Greetings gamers, welcome back to an FM20 content with me, Johnny, AccessEuphoria. Now this is something I don't always do very often, but from my early experience of the game so far, this is a tactic that I found working pretty alright, to be honest, and it's, I'd really like to get your thoughts and hopefully a few of you testing it out for me as well and seeing what it plays like for you guys. And as you can see, I was Leicester City, who were predicted to finish 7th, 8th-ish. But they do have a decent squad, so it wasn't like as super out there. But we did manage to finish 3rd, and we were doing pretty well. We had a little bit of an odd blip here and there, but you can see our end of run form there was brilliant. And overall, I think we played really, really well. And it's not like an amazing squad. I made like no additional additions to this squad whatsoever. I just played with this squad and pressed on with it basically. And yeah, I think it's working pretty well. Now the thing is, it's based on a tactic premise of how we finished our Pagon-Szczecin Road to Glory last year on my channel, which if you didn't see, we finished something similar, but it was a little bit different. There was more of an AMC up here, these were D-lane playmakers. I've changed it around a little bit, but it's kind of a Typhoon of Doom 1.0, I've called it, purely because it kind of made me think of a little fighter jet a little bit. But I've gone with Typhoon of Doom, and it's working really well. And so I really, like I said, would like some of you guys to go on, test it out and see kind of how it performs for you at various different levels and clubs as well. Because this is a tactic I'm really feeling like I might try and start with and use in the FC Andorra series. Because like I say, it's playing really well. Lots of good chances and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. But otherwise, the main breakdown of the tactic is I like to be attacking. For me, just as a rundown for my tactics, I am I'll try to score more than you kind of manager. I don't mind if we concede 2. It really annoys me. Like I'm a perfectionist. So I'm like, oh God, why did we not keep a clean sheet? But at heart, if we win 3-2, that's great. If we win 5-3, then brilliant. You know, I'm just kind of a we'll outscore you sort of style. So I like to have a good balance of attack, but try and have some sort of defense there as well. So that's kind of why we've gone for a decent little mix here. We've got 2 advanced forwards because I've played around with like deep lane forwards, false nines, treks, and I just despise complete forwards. But advanced forwards just seem to do good running. So they'll chase down balls out on like the flanks and do like crosses in to support each other. But also like for crossing for players rushing into the box. They'll also like beat the man, offside traps. They'll be pushing on defenders, goalkeepers, all that kind of good stuff. And they're obviously in the box for crosses in as well. So I think they're just really a great utility role. So that's why I've gone for the double pairing of advanced forwards there. The main threat coming up to sort of support behind is here Madison, who is the advanced playmaker on attack. His main job basically is to try and sit and support these guys, because obviously one of them may have sort of gone out wide a little bit to sort of get a cross in. So then his job is basically to be sort of sniffing around and supporting the strikers. Now, we've then got the box-to-box roles, because they're basically, I want someone who is going to get up and down and support. Support on the edge of the box here, support on the edge of the box here. That is what these guys are about. I don't want someone that's permanently sat here, because they're not then contributing up here. That could leave us a little bit outdone there. But then also, I don't want people to just permanently sat up here. I don't want loads of people on attack and things like that, or someone that's constantly sat there. I want someone who's going to get involved in both boxes. And obviously, it does demand a lot from the squad. This you can sort of see intensity is quite high and things like that. We've then got the wingbacks, and again, their job is to get up and down, is to bang in crosses. But also, when one's up here crossing it, I want the other one at the back post. And they have scored a fair amount of goals. You can see Pereira, 3 goals, 11 assists. So he's done really well down that flank. And then Chilwell, 3 goals, 11 assists. They've literally copied each other. But they'll get in at the back post for the odd goal. But their main job is to get crosses in for the strikers. You see here, Vardy managed to score himself 24 goals. He also got 9 assists as well, which is brilliant. Yeah, Nacho, the other man up front, 26 goals and 2 assists. They've just done bits for us, really. They've done absolute good stuff. But that's kind of that side of things. Then in the back line, we've got ball-playing defenders. It's just what I play with. I like to play the ball out. I like to work the ball. It's just kind of how I am. And they all can do a job at it as well, which really helps. We've got 2 on cover. Again, it's kind of what we went to a little bit last year. I felt it really worked quite well, that they can sort of cover back. And you've also got the main defender that's kind of trying to be in the block. In this case, Evans. Schmeichel obviously is a sweeper keeper, but on defend, because I want to be around there, be alive to threats, but I really don't want someone that's just going to completely charge out the goal every opportunity they get. You know, Kiko Casilla. But it was tamed down a little bit, I suppose. But yeah, so that's kind of Schmeichel. And that's the overall tactic. So the idea really is that we can play around the ball. We've got players that obviously can come deep and get it. Madison will hover in here and then burst forwards. We've also got the outlet constantly down the wings from these guys. And obviously they will come in deep a little bit to pick the ball up, but their main job is to sort of press crosses, press chances out wide, press the defenders, and press the goalkeeper. And it's worked really well. You can see even Tielemans has got himself with 12 goals, 6 assists. And I can't remember, I think Prayet was playing most of the games for it over here. He got 2 goals, 6 assists. So it's working really well, guys. And that's it. I just want some of you to go and try it out. The main bits here is some of the usual things is sort of passing to space, play out of defence, work the ball into the box. The major things you'd imagine, really. In transition, throw it long for a goalkeeper. Basically, I want to try and get him, because usually what happens is the defence is sort of there, but the wing-backs kind of start going up as soon as you get position. So the idea is try and get it out to them wing-backs, because they're generally in space, and they can then carry the ball forwards. So that's kind of the idea there. They don't always do it. Sometimes they just give it to the defender, but you know it's there then. Like I say, you can try and get to the wing backs on the side. They'll counter press sort of style, and then the usual much higher offside trap, all that kind of jazz and things like that. And I say it's worked really well. There's probably still some tinkering that needs to be done, but again, that's where hopefully you can help me out here. Is that if you do see anything that's like majorly wrong or that could take it to the next level, I think it's a good tactic. It's worked pretty well for us, but I think there's always going to be ways you can improve anything. If you see do let me know. But just so you can see, this is basically the run that they've had. It's been really, really good. We've got to a Carabao Cup semi-final against Chelsea. A little bit unlucky to get knocked out there. A 3-1 defeat and a 1-0 win there. FA Cup third round, Man City. We then played Man City straight away. So this was a bit of a dodgy spell for us here. We had a lot of cups. I mean, Christmas and New Year's is always a bit of a dodgy spell. We did really well on the run-up to it, but then had a bit of a struggle. A few little knocks here and there. A lot of games thick and fast. Yeah, we just struggled a little bit. But then after that, we managed to bounce back and finish really, really strongly, to be honest. So I was very pleased with that indeed. The main defeats really coming against the big sides. You know, your Liverpool, your Cities, your Tottenham. They did kind of spank us in a couple of those. And that's probably where the tactic does need to be adjusted. Is that it can leave you open a little bit against the really top sides, I think. So this is a good mid-level overachiever tactic. I think it would potentially need a little bit of movement or potentially adjusting, maybe something like the advanced playmaker drop into a DM role here in like big games, because then you'd still have the threat at the box-to-box and the wing-backs, but then you'd sacrifice an extra body up here for an extra body down here. That could be a way to go. Something I've considered, but I've tried to sort of stick with this in all the games to see how it did over the season. But yeah, like I say, guys, you go test it out. I'll leave a link in the description to go and find this tactic. Let me know your thoughts on it, and as always, I'll see you very soon for the next one.